Welcome Libra to your love reading for December 3rd to the 9th of 2018. Now, we'll look into your 7-card Celtic cross spread. Let's see what's going on with you December 3rd to the 9th, 2018 for Libra and love. So, 15. Whoa. So, we have the 4 of Wands and 2 of Swords. Hey, should we spend time together? Should we really commit, get married? Is this going to really work out? Is it the best time? Do we have enough resources to do that? So I'm either moving, spending time with one another, whatever it might be, making a decision for some. Now, let's see, what might be the base of the matter for Libra, December 3rd to the 9th. So we have money. The Ace of Pentacles is showing up, so that is trying to manifest better wealth in your life, a new commitment, financial security, maybe a new job for some of you out there. And let's see, the recent past for Libra, December 3rd to the 9th. Recent past for Libra and December 3rd to the 9th. So we have the Queen of Wands showing up, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you out there, clarify the Queen of Wands for Libra, December 3rd to the 9th. Clarify the Queen of Wands for Libra. And then we have the Strength card, and that's usually where that person affects you in whatever way. But often that's where, male or female, where you have to kind of communicate to them or with them, or even if you can't, it's like you're trying to do your best to be calm, right? Trying to relax and not allow that person to rile you up. When that's showing up like that, that means that that person might really be in your heart in some way, affected you. Could be a new love interest, past love interest, with the Strength card being there. Could be someone that you may have moved on from, or that you're trying to move on with, you know, maybe kind of come together, get closer to some way. All right, the head of everything, what's on your mind for Libra? What's on your mind? So we have death, change, moving on, moving forward, trying to have some kind of rebirth. So some of you could also really be thinking about someone that you've lost, a loved one. Could be a romantic partner or a family member in some way. Clarify death for Libra, December 3rd to the 9th. Death for Libra. Then we have the 5 of Swords. Whatever change that you're thinking about making or pondering, I feel like it's so intense that it some of you may be afraid of certain things happening. What's good, say for instance, if this is a marriage and there are other people involved, you might hold back a bit because you might fear that it's going to cause some kind of deep or really intense confrontation, staying away from it. And the change, even if it's not that, the change that you would like to make of moving forward and letting somebody go, you feel like it's too much of a burden or a big transition. So the struggle that's there, you feel like this is potentially going to bring about a whole lot of issues. So some of you might be very annoyed by a big change that you would like to make, or reluctant to do so because of potential conflict. Now the outcome for Libra, December 3rd to the 9th, the outcome for Libra. Oh, then we have we have 3 people showing up. All right, we have the Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and then the Emperor showing up. So these are energy of being more passionate about your career, financial security, and making sure that you do things in the right way. And maybe the right way can be very stressful because you know it's going to take some time for some, and you might even feel that a person, somebody that you're dealing with in an intimate way, sometimes whether they're there just for money, whether they're there, well, sometimes you might have a connection, some of you have a connection with a person who is your baby father or mother, the father of your child, and that's someone who may be going back and forth to that person, and maybe you're dealing with somebody in that way, and that's why the 9 of Wands is showing up through frustration and trying to be able to trust that person. You know, are they around them just for their child, or are they around them, you know, being sneaky while I'm not around? Those could be issues. So 1, 2, 3, well, 4 people showing up, definitely a marriage. And let's see, the person that you're dealing with, what might they be bringing towards you for Libra? The Hermit continues to come out for people. They're having to make a decision. This is a week of like an internal shift in awareness of how someone needs to approach you, things that they need to do. in the right way. The Emperor is showing up, making sure that you do things by the book. When there are rules and regulations, sometimes these things are there for good reason. Other thing, well, what else might be? Some of you could be dealing with someone who is in school. This is just for Libra, person coming towards you. And the Six of Wands, where that person could be interesting. They could be someone who is in school or in a spotlight in some way, and has a lot of people might have their attention, and some of you might not like that so much, so they're trying to figure out, you know, what to do with the connection. Let's see, what else might he be bringing towards you for Libra? And then the Six of Cups shows up, the past. Six of Cups for Libra. And then the Four of Swords. Yeah, either both of you, one or the other, that person is still dealing with some past energies, people, connection with the home environment in their life, and children for sure. But I feel like it's weighing the pros and cons out with whether they should stay with the past or commit to you in some way when the right time is to do that. Some of this could definitely be saving, thinking about a big move or a change that's going to take a lot of effort, right? And that's definitely showing up for sure. All right, so that's going to be your reading. I hope the messages did help out. Tons of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. So have a good one.